Wouldn't you like to know a sentence that would eliminate the need for any kind of self-help book or self-help course, everything that you need to know about happiness and how to live your life in one sentence?
Yeah.
Well, I found it. I found the magic sentence, and it works. And I have read more self-help books than anyone because, you know, I need a lot of help. So, this sentence, it's not difficult to say, it's not difficult to remember, it's not difficult to understand, and it's the way to happiness. I came across the sentence in this book, Zen and the Art of Happiness by Chris Prentice. Just a little book, you wouldn't even notice it. Wonderful, wonderful information in it. Chris Prentice is a lifelong scholar of the I Ching. It's a classic but extremely hard to uncover collection of wisdom about change. I Ching means the book of changes. It's about life. All of this ancient Asian wisdom. Now, often in my life I've read self-help books and it just doesn't work for me, and I always blame myself. I'm not doing it right, or it worked for other people, or I have the wrong genetics, or this or that. And then I found out most of the people writing these books are great authors, but they don't have the experience in what they're writing about. Like all of the great parenting books that you look for advice, and they're written by people who never had children. And all of the great teaching books that I've read by people who have all of these degrees in education but have never taught. And there's even the best-selling book, I found out the best-selling book, How to Make Love to a Woman, was written by 2 gay men. So, if you're like me and these books don't work for you, don't blame yourself. They don't work for anybody. They're written for the point of selling books. They're written for the point of authors to show off their writing, not for helping people. But this book has the answer to happiness, and this book has the proof in it. This author had a hard life. He went through many tough times. His mom was a criminal. His son went through heroin addiction and numerous treatments in recovery centers. And because of that experience, and because of the one sentence that he practices, they now run an addiction recovery center in California, father and son together, from what they learned from their experience. And the whole program is based on this one magic sentence. So this sentence can work for you in every situation, big or small, and you have actually seen it work in your own life. If you think about it, you have seen it, and it's the practical answer to a happy life. There's scientific proof that it works. It changes the cells in your body, so once you have more happy cells, they keep creating more happy cells, and it's easier and easier to be happier because you have more cells looking for happy receptors. So it actually shows scientifically how it works. And it's one simple sentence. Are you ready? After years of mystical and scientific research, the one sentence. Here it is. Everything that happens to you is the best possible thing that can happen to you. Not this awful mess I'm in, and maybe I can pull something good out of it, but of all the possible things that can happen, of all the wonderful things that can happen, the best possible thing is going to happen. And how it works is you believe this, and the hard part is remembering when things go kaflooey, to remember the best possible thing is going to happen. And then, in time, you look back and you realize that it did. It is the best possible thing that could have happened to you. And that's all you do. You affirm it. It has gone through many, many situations. And I'm going to give you an example that they give you in the book. Imagine that someone is building a house, a big, beautiful house, right next to your house, right next door to your house. And you've got all of this noise and dust and debris and annoyances all day long. Imagine how you feel. Someone is building this house 3 times the size of your house right next to you, and you have to deal with the workmen and the noise and everything all day. Now, same situation, but you find out a distant rich relative is building the house for you. The situation didn't change. The same dust and the same noise and the same workmen and the same problems are there. Because the happiness isn't in the event. All events that happen to us are neutral. The happiness is in our reaction to it. So when something happens and you know the best possible thing is going to happen, that is what changes the way you react to everything. It means you know, your mother can know the best possible job is coming for her. You can know the best possible thing is out there for you. It is all coming.
What you believe.
This is a wonderful book. I'd like you to think about the events in your own life, and you'll see that it's the truth. Everything that happens to you is the best possible thing that can happen to you, because the universe doesn't make mistakes. Thank you.